Hello everybody, I'm Burrad2. Welcome back to Pikmin 4. You know you wanted it. You know you wanted it. Today is Louie's treasure log. No, it's just should be fun. It's been a whole day since I last recorded the last video. So, oops. So that means I should be well rested. This shouldn't take quite as long because you can tell these are quite small. Well, let's get on to it then, shall we? This thing is huge. It'll take a whole day to eat in its entirety. What a wordsmith. So not sure if it's edible. Also not sure if something can taste as handsome as it looks. This seems like the right portion size for me. I like this color. It gives off a chill aura. See, we're already through one entire treasure series. It hasn't even been 30 seconds since I started. Looking at it is fun, but it tastes much better if you bite right into it. Then it gets all stuck on your teeth. It's near impossible to eat this without losing a drop of cream in the process. A challenge I gladly accept. A crunchy and uncomplicated treat. Okay, Louie, could you say a little more? It's a little boring. If the missing part is out there somewhere, I will find it, and then I will eat it too. Oh, that's funny. It's like an optical illusion. If I keep alternating bites by color, would I ever make it into the last morsel? There's something about this flavor that makes it impossible to stop eating, now that I've tried very hard. There's only one way to eat this. First lick up the jam, then eat the buttery petals until all that remains are crumbs. Then eat the crumbs. I think I'm going to sneeze. Excuse me, sorry. If you break it in half first, it's much easier to eat. The creamy base is delectable, but alternate each bite with the brown topping for a more savory experience. Okay, you got anything else to say about other than eating something? Very filling. Okay, well, thanks for that, Louie. A strange way to preserve toothpaste. The touch of bitterness makes it that much easier to eat. I slipped myself right under the metal archway and took a nice, cozy nap. Oh, so it's not food this time. I bet this would bring in the big bucks. No, you're not going to talk about how, like, you're going to sell this or your Insect Gourmet TV show series or something, Louie? Like, you talked about that with the iridescent glint beetle. Nah, they probably ought to use that one. They probably copy and pasted that one in this game. So, but you're not gonna talk about your megalomania or something? A little lame, but okay. It's not gonna take very long, though. I know that. Well, you shouldn't. I don't know. I'm confident. Now, let's just get on to it. I set on a fire and it melted. Smells yummy, but unfortunately, it's inedible. Tastes like chicken. This would be a great gift for Nana. She could use something shiny. I'm pretty sure this jewel is a fake. Oh, you're not gonna try and eat this too? I stepped inside the circle and spun it all around me. It's funny because it's so boring. Seems viable for a ring toss. Okay. Maybe walking through it brings you good luck. Apparently, I should be able to lift this pretty easily, but I gave up after my first try. Relatable. I like to imagine petting a soft little green creature. Hold it tightly between your arms and roll. Feels amazing. Does it? I'm just trying to figure this out right now. Like, does it? I've never tried that before? Okay. I can smell the salty remnants of sweat and tears on this thing from a mile away. What a pleasant rattling sound. I could listen to it all day. I can't but wonder why this isn't a rice cracker. So, yeah, somebody got paid to write these things. Getting angry is a good way to spur your appetite. Suddenly, I miss Nana, and I'm overcome by all these sad feelings. Like, because he's not... Writing dogs is fun. Writing dogs is... Someone got paid to write this. Think about that. The first time I was licked by a dog, I thought it was going to eat me. If I had to guess, there's something really valuable hidden inside. Can't you say a little more, Louie? I'm a little bit... Like, this has been 5 minutes. Proved very useful when I stuck it in the ground to mark a spot I wished to return to. Okay. Could be useful for planting food. The holes might be a problem, but otherwise it's perfect. Or plating food, not planting food, plating food. I think this might be money. Hopefully I'll be able to collect some more. The more I look at it, the tastier it gets. Spikes give it that little extra something. I bet this dog was a comfy form of support. A comfy form of transport. Wouldn't you know, Louie? Wouldn't you know? Nana always told me you should build something from the outside in. Reminds me of a meal I had once. Now I'm drooling. Soup. At least, it looks like soup. Wouldn't want to hit your head on an edge as sharp as this. I'm getting strong chocolate vibes. Reminds me of a dog. I'd like to take it for a ride. Looks a lot like a dog. I'm not sure how comfortable it would be to ride. No idea what this is. It's definitely inedible. Licked it, but I didn't get a lot of flavor. Guess it's not a cracker. And I fed my head into one of the little openings. Felt better than expected. I fed my head in one of the little openings. It was underwhelming. Hold on to one of the nubs and swing to create a gentle breeze. Opened the lid for a peek and fell straight in. I've never tasted better. Can be toasted, stuffed with all kinds of fillings, and slathered in jam, but it tastes best as is. Are you sure? For eating, drinking, and napping. Just sit on the ground, fill the pockets with juice, lay down, and enjoy until it gets all soggy. Slightly salty. Dip in something sweet to enhance the flavor. Like cheese. I'll save this to drop in a hole sometime. I like how round and smooth it is. I can't stop touching it. I'd like to have a whole collection of balls like this. That look so nice all lined up. Fun to roll. Somebody got paid to write this. Seriously, like, I'm hoping for a little more out of this. Makes the most exhilarating sound when it knocks into something. Would make a great gift for Nana. She likes pretty things like this. Could I stand and balance on the ball, or would I just fall? I must find out. Just looks cool, but totally doesn't know it. Looks lonely. This is the kind of ball that's at home in the middle of a crowd. I should draw the boss's face on it and roll it far, far away. Eat them as is or with a dollop of cream. The sweetest juice is concentrated at the tip. I wonder if that's true. The balance between sweet and sour is almost addictive. Always want just one more bite. Yeah, that's Louie. My face scrunches up a little prune. Up to a little prune every time I eat this fruit. Just like Nana's does. Might be genetic. Whenever I dug into one of these, it's full of big seeds. It feels like nature's pulling another classic bait and switch. Perfect for the moments when all that will satisfy you is a mouthful of bitterness. Scoop out the flesh and pour syrup into the small shell-neck pool. Add fruit back in the syrup and marinate for at least an hour. Then dive into the sticky juices and devour. It's both a snack and a workout. See, this is what I kind of want to read out of this stuff. And like, I'm doing this for like 7 minutes, and I'm already pretty far into this. Sorry, guys. This always happens. Alright, so. Cut the fruit into smaller pieces and crush, squeezing out the juice. Add gelatin to the juice, pour into the middle, pour in molds and refrigerate for half a day. Remove jellies and mold and devour. To enjoy this fruit, all you need to do is take a big bite and let its sweet juices flood your taste buds. Don't waste your time peeling these. The texture of the fruit is soft and plump, but the skin adds a nice crunch. If eating these raw, you'll want to remove the skin to avoid a bitter aftertaste. To make a juice, leave skins on and mash the fruit with your feet. Great for working out pent-up aggression. Sprinkle it with a hint of salt to enhance its sweetness. Pull off juice pockets one by one and sip their contents. Macerate. I think that's how you pronounce it. Macerate the remaining fruit with sugar and enjoy on top of ice cream or yogurt. Squeeze the juice over a fish or a meat if you want to diffuse their color. Not just a snack, but still a cleansing opportunity for your whole body. Try them dried for a chewy treat. It takes forever to ripen and only a few seconds to eat. One of life's great tragedies. Smells divine. Gently press the flesh near the stem to determine ripeness. If it's soft, then it's ready to eat. If it's still hard, then you have to exercise some patience. I consider this more of a drink than a fruit. The black seeds are a delight and have a satisfying grainy mouthfeel, but I don't recommend eating the fuzzy exterior. It has fewer seeds and tastes a hint sweeter than its green counterpart. Used for extracting fruit juices, but could serve as a cup if necessary. Don't throw away all that stringy white stuff. It's full of nutrients and adds excellent texture to a smoothie. Too sour to eat on its own, but squeeze the juice over fried chicken to add a refreshing hint of flavor. Lemon juice on fried chicken? You know, maybe that could be good. I don't know. I can't say I've ever heard of anyone doing that before. Oh well. Save the peel and use it to add a citrusy aroma to your bath. Drop it in the warm water and relax. Crispy yet juicy. Light yet hearty. Always check for worms before taking a big bite. If you find one, it's a sign of good luck. Peeling this fruit is a sure way to dye your fingers purple, and it'll be a while before they go back to normal. Tastes rich and satisfying. So buttery you could almost confuse it with the real thing. Almost. Packed with seeds. Don't stare at them for too long, you might start to feel a bit dizzy. It sort of looks like a sea cucumber until you slice it open. Then you're basically staring at a starfish. Interesting observation. Its meat has a subtle sweetness and is almost creamy. If I close my eyes while eating it, I'm transported to a tropical locale. The taste of healthy yet unremarkable choices. Despite its intimidating exterior, the inside is surprisingly sweet. If you eat the red ones, you'll be in for a more colorful surprise when you relieve yourself the next day. Okay. I jumped on it and was engulfed by a cloud of white smoke. It smells like soap. Maybe I wouldn't need a shower anymore if I slept on it. Useless for sleeping. Its shape keeps making my mouth water, and I can never fall asleep hungry. I bit into this object while half asleep. It was completely devoid of flavor. Cute hat, but makes it hard to see. Flip it upside down, crawl underneath, and you've got an instant fort. Nasty, Louie speaking my language now. I'm fighting the urge to add noise hairs or a mustache. Oh, angry eyebrows. That's funny. Probably used to take baths al fresco. The woody smell is quite soothing. If I put this on my head, I look just like Nana. Walking on the rim of this object is a thrilling yet difficult challenge. Big enough that no one will notice if I slice off a bit to sample the flavor. Perfect for dipping. The right sauce can bring out all kinds of unexpected flavors and aromatics. A more sophisticated palate will appreciate the notes of umami and the yellow sponge-like layer. An excellent palate cleanser puts you in the mood for a strong cup of tea. What do you think I am, British? An unpredictable culinary experience. It's up to the eater to decide which part to eat first. At first, I mistook it for a giant clam. My stomach growls every time I tap it. Could it be a fruit? Looks like there's some kind of seed on the inside, but the husk is inedible. I made the mistake of entering the golden bowl and ringing it from within. The noise was deafening. Beware, it's easy to get stuck when you climb up on it. Climb up into it. Up into it? It's upside down. Like, it's laying on the... You can't, like, go inside of the handle. Whatever. Okay, let's move on. Despite its appearance, this is not a chocolate bar. I chipped a tooth when I tried to bite through the foil wrapper. I put my face through one of the holes and smelled something odd. I can't wait to scare the boss with this thing. This would be the perfect musical accompaniment to a cup of fruit juice. That's a nice reference right there. Nana used to sing me a special lullaby to put me at ease. I would instantly fall asleep. This song is positively invigorating. I can't stop listening to it. The sound this makes would make it even a deep sleeper like Nana. Oh, will wake up even a deep sleeper like Nana, because I was confused for a second. Reminds me of Nana. So fun to jump up and down on it. When I looked through it, and from the bigger end, everything seemed tiny. I felt like a giant. The long stick takes a lot faster. It takes along a lot faster than the short one. If I had to pick, I choose the laid back one. Could be useful for food storage. I just need to figure out how to open it. As fun as it is to make food appear larger, this object can actually increase the amount. Very difficult and uncomfortable to ride. An enjoyable place to sit and play. Place your order on the right and pick up the left window. Beware, service is slow. Comfy digs. I wouldn't mind staying here for a while. The color makes me hungry for some delicious fruit. I keep thinking the next time I jump into one of those holes, I'm going to fall to my doom. I got my head stuck in one of the gaps. My panic screaming loosened it enough for me to get free. I'm unsettled both by the shape and the color. Shake it and you'll hear the unmistakable sound of money. I wish I could eat all the big things that this mouth could eat. I like to bury my face in the long, soft fur. There's something soothing about the way it smells. Gave it a whiff, and all I got was a nose full of nostalgia. This reminds me of my Nana. She used to feed me milk from this kind of thing. Perfect for catching critters, big and small. Just leave a little bait in there and see what happens. The rotating action will work great for mincing and garlic. I wonder how much this would sell for if reassembled. He's turning into the president. Perfect for tenderizing meat. They say peace and love go hand in hand. Neither seem to add much in terms of flavor. I've been looking for something like this for mashing potatoes. If I had a dominant hand, does that mean I have a dominant foot? If so, which one is it? I find the color unsettling, because it's Almar's red and Louie's not. I get it. My whole mouth turned blue after one leg, and some other stuff kept coming out blue for the next few... Oh, I get it. for the next few days. Probably won't eat it again, even if it is my favorite color. Makes me think of my favorite yellow foods. That's the most generic Louie description I could ever think of. Reminds me of the color of almost frozen lips. Brr. My teeth have been sparkling white ever since I used this to brush them. I wonder if they took care of my cavities, too. The boss likes to wear this color. Guess it suits grown-ups. Oh, cause he wears a black suit. It's the Pikmin 2 reference. Points for that. I like that. I look like a ripe fruit when I cover my face with this stuff. Makes me even hungrier. We're going through this pretty fast. I look at the color and I think about ice cubes. Doesn't matter how many I eat. They never fill me up. And they could pee instead, I'm sure. I mean, I've never eaten ice cubes before, so... If I painted my whole body with this color, would I disappear forever, or never get lost? The right hand's holding up a generous serving of soft-serve ice cream. Chocolate, if I had to guess. I mean, it's golden. More like maybe like butterscotch would be better color than chocolate. I'm getting greedy vibes. There's no way I win a staring contest against her. Deciding what to eat next is a quandary that'll forever thwart my mind. As soon as it is resolved, it begins anew. This made a nice snack for someone. If there's a way to enjoy eating rocks, I would like to know how. The shape itself is familiar, but that's it. This bears a striking resemblance to something else. What? It's been a long time since I've been face to face with such beauty. I can feel my heartbeat in my eardrums. I should take a ride on either of these creatures. I looked at the smaller end, and it was a little bit salty. The rest was pretty unappetizing. Could be handy to have when collecting fruit if you're too tired to keep count. I'm not sure if I'm using this thing correctly. It looks like it has buttons, but they can't be pushed. It's a nice place to lay and think about the day. Adjustable pads mold to your body shape. The head and tails have the same flavor and texture. Tastes like fish. Just one splashes the creature's liquefied innards and improves the flavor of any dish. I'll never leave home without it. It only took one bite of charred space newt to straighten Nana's bad back. I wonder what medicinal properties this might have. An excellent tool for mashing and grating fruit. Cold to the touch, but fun to climb. If two people work together, they could use it to drop fruit from a considerable height. Think of all the hard-shelled snacks I could open with this thing. I jumped out my skin for the first time the display lit up. Ooh, it's so shiny. I can't decide if I'm drawing to it or if I should run in the other direction. So where's my Pikmin 2 GameCube disc in this? That'd be cool. Nothing and no one tells me what to eat. Nothing and no one tells me what to eat. Okay. I've been looking for a tray like this to use at meal times. It looks pretty easy to carry too. No more meals will be lost to the poorly placed wall. Okay, that one is funny. The color of this thing reminds me of a really delicious fruit. Makes it a great back massager. Look at all those buttons and a rotating nub thing. I'm not letting anyone else touch this. It's mine. There's a ball hidden inside this thing for some reason. Take it out and you can't roll it anymore. It opens, and then it closes. That's pretty fun. I see it has two rotating nubs, but it's unclear which one I should play with. These would enhance any video game experience. Or just make it look kind of funny. I climbed on top of the knobs. The middle one was the most comfortable. Whee! So much fun to ride. All difficult to see through. I have no idea what's in front of me. Exquisite balance of sweet and sour. The umami flavor almost doubles when cooked with meat. Yummy, but not very filling. These delights go fast, but not faster than I can eat them. I'd be happy to prove it. Stir fry over medium heat to get that melty inside and crunchy exterior. When left unattended, its flavor leftovers will begin to sprout. I might try burying it under the ground to see if it takes root. Bake in hot oven until you can pierce the middle with a fork. Slather with butter and while still warm. Scoop out the flesh and bake to elicit a fruity sweet flavor. Quick open the shell to snack on the crunchiest nuts inside. Don't forget a drink. These make you thirsty. Can be grilled or sauteed, but I like it best when eaten raw. Shimmers and sparkles in the sunlight. It's bewitching. A jelly donut on the verge of exploding. A comfortable spot for a quick nap. The mouth is huge and trying to eat something. Floating cookies, I think. Could be easily mistaken for some kind of jewel and sold for a hefty sum. I'd like to find more of these. I like the way it looks when it's plunged into a fruit. Looks a lot like grass. You know, he's not that wrong. It's fun to stab fruits with this thing. Interesting color. Never have to use a fork again. When a shaft of sunlight hits the handle just so, its beauty overwhelms me, and it's like I've been transported into a painting. Thought I'd take it out in the water, but it sank as soon as I boarded. This fish is too hard to chew. Inedible. And it's strangely delicious. My eyes, they can't stop spinning. So fun! Not the most comfortable bird to ride, but I like the color. Or its color. I was disappointed to learn that it can't fly. Shame. Maybe we should sell this for a profit. I bit into it thinking it was a fruit. Sadly, it's not. You may be able to poke something with the spiky part. The sight of it getting crumpled up sends shivers up my spine. In a good way. I've always wanted to play the trumpet. I like the look of its character. Seems like a fun companion. The simples remind me of mock bottoms. I'm hungry again. All I see are empty plates in need of some food. Works well for a makeshift fan and even features a picture of a salad. Also fans my appetite. I've had a lot of sweet fruits that look like the ones shown here. A collection of jewels such as this would sell for a lot of cash. Looks like a veritable garden of crunchy sandwich fillings. When I see this, all I want is more. Only useful when deciding between 12 or less options for your next meal. Fun to watch because it rolls so well. I'm not sure which is luckier, 1 or 6. Climb at your own risk. The bird looks like it has a lot of meat on its bones. Puts me in the mood for snacking. Waiting around. I eat it. Reminds me of the time I lost my lunch after drinking some rainwater. Okay. I bet this piece would sell for a lot of money. And that's it! Not even 25 minutes. It's a little over 20 minutes. And wow. That was incredibly short. But I gotta find some way to, like, extend this, right? Make this video longer. One thing I haven't done yet is talk to Bernard after getting all the castaways. So I want to go home, Bernard. Actually, let's not do that quite yet. Yeah, let's not do that quite yet. Forget that I was going to do that. So, thanks for watching, I guess, and I'll catch you guys in the next video. Alright? Goodbye.